Why shouldn't you tell a spirit they're dead? Your question's answered coming up next. Welcome to Mike's Morning Mug on the Hunter Red Media Channel. I'm Mike Ricksecker.
I'm Shauna Wankel.
Explore with us. So we got this email the other day about the way we conduct our paranormal investigations, and we want to be able to answer as many of your questions as possible. So this email came in from Lisa. Y'all have mentioned this in your vids a couple of times. You say that you don't ask the spirits if they know that they're dead, or tell them that they've passed on. I'm just curious why. The reason I ask is y'all are the only ones I've seen who won't do that. And as an amateur paranormal investigator, I'm trying to get different takes on what is respectful or disrespectful to the spirits. I just wondered if it was a respect thing, Lisa. So yeah, it really is a respect thing. Shauna, we've talked a number of times about this on our shows like Inside the Upside Down, Edge of the Rabbit Hole and all that. And it's really, to me, what it comes down to is that sort of respect.
Yeah, because some spirits may not know that they have passed on yet. It could have been something really traumatic. Could be they're just confused. They don't know what's going on. All of a sudden things are different. So for us to ask them, well, you know you're dead, right? Could be a very traumatic experience for them. And you know, they're people too. You know, if someone traumatic still amongst the living had someone happen to them, there are certain things that are just rude to bring up. Definitely a respect thing.
Well, good evening. I'm Mike. This is Shauna. You may have seen us a little bit earlier when we were giving the grand tour of the place. So we just really want to meet anybody who may be here. Just kind of reach out a little bit. And, you know, we're just learning about this location. Discover some fascinating history here. And so we just want to introduce ourselves, say hello, and see who might be here tonight. Yeah, I kind of look at it as you walk into somebody's house and suddenly you're telling them, well, you know your drapes are not the right color, right? Or you know you have dirty dishes in the sink, right? And to me, that's disrespectful when you walk into somebody's house and do something like that. When we're investigating the paranormal, it's kind of the same thing. You're walking into their house and you're letting them know about something. Like Shauna said, for one, they may not even know or realize that they are dead. So that might be a traumatic experience for them to hear that. They may just be in complete disbelief, denial, whatever. So there's actually some psychological play in that. But then on the other side, if they do know that they're dead and you're bringing it up and mentioning it again, we may not know the circumstances of that death, but basically you're telling them about the dirty dishes in their sink. Something that, yeah, they know about. They may not see that as a good thing or a nice thing, and you're basically forcing them to relive that trauma, and you're just putting a negative right into the investigation. And Shauna, I think our investigations are more about who they are as people, and not really necessarily the fact that they're dead people, but just who they are.
Right, there's ways to approach if you're wanting to know more about what happened to them. Just use your basic getting to know people tactics. You know, hi, my name is, how are you? How was your day? You know, if the relationship progresses, if you've had enough time to visit them often and get to know them, you know more about them. Why are you in this particular venue? You know, are you attached to this venue? Do you want to be here? There's other probing questions that you can ask. Say, I heard something bad happened, are you okay? They might remember that. You know, it could still trigger, you don't know. And it's the not knowing part that means that we have to be mindful of that.
Yeah, just build a friendship like you would with anybody else. And to us, that's really the most effective way to approach an investigation. Yeah, you're kind of knocking on the door and you're not necessarily selling anything, but you're just building that friendship, building that rapport, and over time you'll get to actually know them better without bringing up some of the more traumatic things that may have happened to them in their life. And hey, you know, over that time they may go ahead and open up about those things and let you know more about what happened. So if you want to learn more about some of our insights and how we run paranormal investigations, please check out our other paranormal videos off to the side. I'm Mike Ricksecker.
I'm Shauna Wankel.
Till next time.